So last week we continue to see bullish movement from the US dollar. However, I think we are reaching to the end. So I could turn into a short-term seller on US dollar. So stay tuned and I'll share my plan to you. Hi everyone, I'm Jake from Simple Elite Traders. Every weekend we post our best trading opportunity for the Forex market, stock market and cryptocurrency market. So make sure you're subscribed to our channel if you want to learn more about trading. Let's get right into the chart. Okay, dollar index chart. It's very important that you start off with the dollar index for Forex market because this is the king of Forex. If you don't understand what the US dollar is doing, you have a little chance of succeeding on trading the Forex market. Price action, yes, we see price grinding higher. We broke off on I believe Wednesday. We broke off this. Thursday we broke off this high test bar. But then now Friday we got a reversal bar. Thursday bar I call it an exhaustion bar because like the end of the trend we see one of the bigger buying bar and then instant reverse. So we could see price pull back to around this 102.60 area, and then I will probably look to be a buyer of the dollar around this area. But this could take multiple days for dollar to make a decision, so it could take up to 10 days, so 2 trading weeks. I'll be patiently waiting for that. But if we're going to see a reversal on the dollar, what we're going to buy? So the flip side is obviously euro. Go to a daily chart first. We are sitting at support area. So what I like to do is, you can see this is a daily chart. We had, a heavy selling. So we could see a bounce. I think the bounce would be potentially go back to, let me just get my trend line, to around the 109.25 area. So not much of a room to trade. If you really need to trade that, you need to drop down to a very smaller time frame, like hourly first. What I like to see is, obviously we see a double bottom in the 1 hour. I need to see this change, come back, retest, and then maybe Tuesday daily pivot, Wednesday daily pivot, use that, and then maybe take it to this area. Perhaps it could go a bit higher, but that is the reality on for Forex at the moment. We can have a look at Aussie. Is trying to make a base on daily. You can see we're seeing a double bottom potential formation, but then if you drop down to an hourly, price action just looks shit. I mean, that's no other word. I don't have a really clean area that I can take. If I do see price break above that, come back to this area, is too strong pullback, and then that's a resistance around this area. So not looking to actively trade Aussie, but then if I do see weakness on indices, it probably will switch to my side on selling the Aussie. So around the 66 area would be an area that I look to be a seller of Aussie dollar. British pound, I said I wanted to be a buyer last week, but I couldn't get an entry. I just could not get an entry. August is very, very funny sometimes. So we had a range, and then now price tried to break support level 126 area, but we could see that break higher, come back in here. I could take this long to around the 128 area. So then if you want to trade this, again, you really need to use the intraday method to trade this. You can't really trade a daily bar because the reward to risk just doesn't make sense at all. So with me, what I like to see is price take off 1 hour, take off that previous swing high, come back for a retest, daily pivot Tuesday, take it long to 128. If your entries here, stop loss probably here, you're still looking at about a 2-to-1 trade on that, but really and truly, that's the reality of the Forex market at the moment. Kiwi I don't really like. It's quite similar to Aussie. Pullback to around this blue box area, 60.44. I look to be a seller. Dollar Swiss I don't really trade much. Dollar CAD I'm looking for a pullback, so to maybe around this 134.40, the blue box area, to buy the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. Yen is a funny one. I mean, I was going to be a yen buyer, but failed a couple of times. I'm still in my gold investment. I will explain that in a moment. Daily wise, we are now, could be a triple top formation. We are in this channel, so I like to see a pullback on that. But at midpoints around this 144 area, with the EMA support, I like to be a buyer of US dollar. Could see this channel break and then maybe see testing the previous all-time high again before we see a reversal. So I'll switch to a dollar buyer swiftly in the next week or two. Finally, gold and silver. I mean, yes, I did started to buy some of the gold investment, which I'm now sitting on negative, but it doesn't matter. I haven't sold that yet. I'm looking to take my full investment position out when gold tests this resistance area again. Let me get you the price. The price should be around 1,970.80 area would be the price that I will liquidate my position. Will probably result in a very small loss, 1% or something. So not the end of the world. No one likes losing, but the reality is sometimes you lose some, and I try and win it back when the opportunity comes. So now looking at this price action here, you know, I do trade the 4-hour trend a lot. We do have a 4-hour uptrend at the moment. So I like to see price break above the 1,920, stay above smaller time frame, double bottom here, and take it to around the 1,970 on gold. So short term, I want to be a buyer, but will be a short term buy on gold. Silver is leading the way, funny enough. Usually gold will lead the way first, but this time it's silver. Let's have a look at the silver chart to finish it off. Daily, you can see already made a base around the 22 area. So we could see price test the 25.68 under $26 area. Then I'll look to sell my silver investment as well. So that's all for me with the plan. If you'd like to see my cryptocurrency plan, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much for watching.